It's an absolute fucking disgrace, mate. You're my dingbat. Thoughts on McGregor being bright red these days? Dude, McGregor's face is like full. Don't you guys agree? Like his skin just seems so taut on his face. You know what I mean? It's very strange. Like he's been like inflated. Like his face has literally been inflated. I don't know why he chooses that look, but it's the alcohol in it, man. It's a ripe old drug face, true. Like a sausage lad, eh? He's been swapped with a fucking clone lad. That is weird, isn't it? How these celebrities start to look a little different once they get popping, Noah. Did you watch the Connor and Schmo interview? No, I haven't seen that one. I watched the Yuri one, but I didn't see the Connor one. I'll be honest, I'm not really I'm not desperate to watch a McGregor interview these days, you know what I mean? It's not something that really like piques my interest, you know? He used to be as pale as a ghost. Now he's bright red. Drugs cooked him. I mean, the sun kind of cooked him as well, though, you know what I mean? It's not good to be in the sun that much if you're a European. Just out there on his yacht all day around the fucking Mediterranean, just frying his fucking skin off. Remember when McGregor was in his prime and how good his interviews were? I do, yeah. He was a wordsmith in his prime, dude. He literally was another Ali. Cousin showed me at like 6, yeah. I remember that era when everyone thought Keith Lemon was funny. I used to think he was. And it wasn't like, I get now it's a little bit overdone because you've already seen it done by him. But I did used to find him quite funny back in the day. He normalized potato again for Irish people, which I never understood at the time. But now I understand it. It's so much more funny. You know? Anytime there's an Irish person, I used to go, potato, every time. And I had no idea what it meant. So I was just like, oh. And then once I found out, I was like, holy shit, that was funny. I didn't even realize how funny it was. What does it mean? Well, you say potato when an Irish guy's there because we caused a great potato famine in Ireland and tried to starve them all to death and genocide them, basically. The English Empire did anyway. So it just got potato is like a joke that you would say to an Irish person, like, haha, we starved you to death. Crazy, just banter, you guys. 1 million dead. I know. It's kind of fucking crazy, right? But yeah, once I found out what it meant, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's so funny how normal that was to say when I was younger. Any Irish person, potato. Just like, dude, you're making fun of the fucking genocide. Any video after this? No, I haven't got a video after this. I could have done, but you know what I'm doing, chat? I'm just not forcing content. I'm not forcing content. If I can't get a content done, I'll stream. If I can do both, I can do both. If I want to get a video done, I'll make sure I get a video done. I'm just going day by day, you know. I've got to do something, you know. I've got to keep going. What motivates me is that the money's there to be made, you know? And I know how I would feel about it if I was a kid again. You have to put yourself back in that mindset again. Because nobody gets the opportunity to make good money. So if you do get the opportunity to make good money, you best make the most of it you possibly can. That's my mindset, you know? Because there have been times where I'm thinking I could retire. I could stop and like be okay. You know? I could be okay if I stopped now, I think. But I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? The money's there to be made. I am gonna make it. I'm not gonna let some other motherfucker take advantage of a market I've paved a way in. And you know, I'd love to. I feel like I need Pimlage to agree first, and then I know Moicano will be in. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of tricky to get both of them to agree with it without saying that the other one's already agreed to it. But I think if I can get Pimlet to agree, I can. Moicano's down 100%. I reckon. That's my guess. Guru announces Moicano Paddy crossover interview. We'll see. Sounds like a wild idea. Just because they, I don't know, they've been going back and forth right now, so it could be good to. They both want the fight, so it could be good to push for that fight. Do you think the fights on 312 will be fun, even though the names are us? Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be a fun one. Yeah, they all look like fun fights. And yes or no, chat, pound for pound, along with Brazilians, I think Australians might be one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. Australians and Brazilians, I think, are probably the most entertaining nations that make the most entertaining fighters. I'm going to say I'm going to 312. I'm not even excited. So coping, saying to myself, there will be fun fights. They will be fun fights. Let me look at UFC 312. Duplessis Strickland, fun. Zhang Weili, Tatiana Suarez, fun. Justin Tafa fight is going to be fun. Jimmy Crute Bellato is probably going to be very fun. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado, probably fight of the night. Jack Jenkins, Gabriel Santos, sick fight, probably going to be fun. Park Yin-sung, Niam Jargo, Temendem Brielle from the road to UFC, they're going to be fun. Cody Haddon versus Tapuria's brother, that's going to be fun. Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. I mean, listen to these fights. These are all fun fights if you know the game. Wang Kong, Bruna Brazil, Wang Kong's fighting. That's a women's fight spot that's going to be good. Kevin Jesse is on the card. Anshul Jabli is on the card. You know, we got talent for days. Remember when Umar got dominated? Real Dagestanis wouldn't get beat like that. True. No. They would. Don't give him an out as like he's not a real Dagestani. No, that's the real one. You know? That's the real one. That's the best they've got. What don't you understand? You know? That's literally the epitome of their, you know, that, yeah, true. The real ones quit, yeah. Umar's peak Dagestani. Very, you know, I like the energy shift. There you go. Thoughts on Paul Hughes? I think he's really good. I think Paul Hughes is really good. I just don't think he's going to beat Usman Nurmagomedov. You know? I'm sick of it. GFL is just resurrected UFC from a decade ago. It is. Which I'm actually not too mad at. I will pay attention. I just won't care all that much. You know what I mean? But I will definitely pay attention. Till versus Paul's the fight to make. They might do it. Yeah, I know Darren Till's in talks with that, with Jake Paul, which he might fight. Don't go shit in my pants. They're my pants to shit in. Please don't shit my pants. If it has 5 limbs, throw it off the cliff. Try again. Oh, what's wrong with this one? It's got downs. Off the cliff again. What's wrong with this one? 3 eyes. Chuck it off the cliff again. What about this one? No, this one, 4 limbs, 4 limbs, 2 eyes, 2 eyes, 4 limbs. And then they just teach it double legs from birth. And here we are, killing the sport.